Talk about warriors of life, battle-tested man. We all face battles. Some of them are seen, some of them invisible to the world. But the true test of strength doesn't come from the fight itself. It comes from how we rise after every fall, while we stand tall after every setback. A battle-tested mind is not built in the moments of comfort. It's forged in the fires of adversity. It's a mind that, pushed to its limit, doesn't break. It bends, it adapts, it evolves. Every challenge you faced, every storm you weathered has brought you closer to your core, revealing that you are unbreakable and unstoppable. I want to talk about battle tested. Let me tell you how I've dealt with being battle tested in my life, how to deal with it. People that don't know, me and my four siblings have been battle tested all our lives from little children. From the time we was adopted, from my aunt adopted us from a young age when we was left, when our parents had left us alone in the home for approximately a week or 2 weeks. I really don't know. I can't remember that far back, but my aunt adopted us. Her husband, who was a sharecropper, and I really want you people, individuals, to look that up. Sharecropper. I want you to look it up yourselves and understand what it actually means, the whole definition. You will be amazed what it really means. It was adopted. I got that. And I've lost everybody, all my aunts, all of my uncles, some of my nephews, some of my nieces. But I've lost my brother. For people that don't know the story, I'm going to tell the story. So I never forget, this was on a Friday night. My brother's at the club. He had been drinking it. He was walking. He wasn't driving a vehicle. But the rest of the family, we had been out to eat dinner and stuff. And so we just happened to be coming down through the heart of town. And we seen my brother, my oldest brother. They asked, "Hey, man, want to ride? We can all jump in here, take you home." And I'll never forget this. He said no. And I still regret that to this day. He said no. So that same night, he's walking home. I guess he stepped across a white line. Paul runs over and kills him. I mean, it destroyed me. It destroyed my life. It was hard for me to get over it. And when I say being battle tested, man, let me tell you, that was a battle from hell. Keep moving on. I lost my aunt, her husband, my father, my dear mother who just passed last year, and I lost my cousin, my last oldest cousin. And I can tell you this, sure. Remember, was burying his sister. It was at the gravesite. And I never forget this conversation. I told him, I said, "Man, please do me a favor. You're the last one that's living. You got to take care of your niece and nephew. I need you to keep your stuff together. Matter of fact, I said, keep your shit together. I need you to be on point because you're all they have." So let's kind of come back forward a little bit. I think it was last year or the year before. I'm sure I can't remember. I keep getting these phone calls at my job. Blowing my phone up. People are calling me left and right, trying to get up with me. And I'm like, why does everybody keep trying to call me? So finally, one of the family friends that we all grew up with said, "Crew, gets in contact and say, 'Rick, got some bad news for you.'" I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" "Your cousin, man, they found him in the house. A needle stuck in his arm. He was dead." So when I say battle tested, I've been battle tested. And I'm telling you right now, it is a bad feeling. But I had to learn to adapt and to overcome. And I'm going to need you all to do the same. We all going to have that struggle. But the struggle is, to me, it's not an obstacle, but it's a stepping stone. Every failure is a lesson. That's all it is. Every failure is just a lesson, and you learn from that lesson. But the thing that I really took from this, when you stand in the face of adversity, you stand in power. Not in weakness, but in power. Thing that I want to say, this is another situation that I've dealt with probably a week ago. When I say life will test you, life will test you. I had this doubt creeping in my mind that I got hurt, but I wasn't for sure. So that morning, on a Friday morning, I'm trying to get up out of bed. I can't get out of bed. Cannot get out of bed. I'm in so much pain. Well, come to find out, I pulled the muscle on my right side, and it was so intense that I was crying. Not only that, it's just like everything was just closing in on me, and it was taking a toll on me mentally and physically, because the physical aspect of it was I couldn't work out. I was unable to work out. I am still now trying to recover now to catch up with everything, and that's what I'm going to tell you all. You're going to go through these type of things in life. You got to learn how to let things go. Don't let think too hard about stuff that's going on in your life. Don't put that too much pressure on your shoulders. Like I said, you're going to deal with adversity. Don't keep blaming yourself. Because like I said, God's not going to put so much you can deal with on your plate. That is true facts. He's only going to put it just enough that he knows your mental can deal with. So I challenge you to embrace the struggles. Don't just survive it, thrive in it. Look at every trial as a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Because the world does not define you. Your response to the world does. Just remember that. Your response to the world is going to define you. So don't do that. You're here not just for the endurance, but to conquer. Not just to fight the battle, but to emerge victorious. You will be tested because you're strong enough to rise, and to rise you shall time and time again. So when life tests you, what I need you to do is smile, because you've been here before. You've been through this stuff before. You've dealt with it before. Now you have a better outlook on how to deal with it. That's what I want to use. How to deal with things that's coming in your life. I don't know if I told you all this. My best friend lost his father a couple of weeks ago. And people ask me, do you understand how you feel? Yes, I do understand how he feels. I know how he feels mentally. I know how he feels physical, because I've been there. I've been in his shoes several times. And it is a painful thing to deal with. But reality is saying life hurts, but you have to get over the hurt. Some people can't. I was one of the people that continue to let hurt drag on throughout my life. But like I said, my best friend, he's going to be all right. Got that support around him. And I know the type of person he is. He's very strong-minded, because that's who he is. And I support him 110%. Because like I said, you ever need somebody to talk to, you can always reach out to me, because I've been through that. I've been in his shoes several times. Because like I said, he's a strong person. He knows how to move around, And the thing that I've learned through my life, we're warriors. And warriors are better tested all the time. And now you can test us. We're not going to let you defeat us, because we're going to come out victorious, because that's how we are built. Life, with everything that got at you, kitchen sink, everything, is how you deal with it. Am I strong enough? Yes, you are. And am I a person that can deal with any type of adversity that comes toward me? Yes, you can. Am I willing to sacrifice for my family to make sure they are good? Yes, you will. That's our mindset. That's how we are built. Like I said, we are battle tested now. We have been through so much shit in our lives that we now understand. There are going to be some other things come at you, but you have to block them. There are going to be some more people come at you. You have to block them. There will be a lot of doubters coming around you, down the things you're going through, down the things you're dealing with. People don't understand. And come on back into this, I should have said this at the beginning. Not only I didn't put all the information down, I will tell you about my uncles, and so you get a better understanding, because I left this out, and I'm sorry about that. My uncles were all alcoholics. I know of one of them that was. He was a very bad alcoholic. My grandmother was a very bad alcoholic, so he took that from her. And I can always remember my mom taking me to the hospital to see him. And I would be looking at him, man. I'd be so fucking hurt looking at him. He was just a person my mother would explain to me. He was very hard-headed. He was a man that could get up out of bed, wouldn't drink a drop of water, just go straight against drinking wine, morning, noon, and night. And she would tell him, that's the thing, my mother was the youngest. My mom was the youngest. My aunt was the oldest girl in the family. She was talking to him, but he hears her. It goes in one ear and goes out the other ear. So I lost him to a lot of alcoholism. So I want you to understand that if you deal with stuff like this, you got to face it head on. I was going through so much in my life that try to get around it, but there was no way around it. I had to go through it, fix it. So when things come at you, don't try to go around it. Don't try to dodge it. Face it head on and deal with it. Challenge it. Don't push it to the side. Because when you push it to the side, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be your problem. Fix the problem. You are built for it. You have a warrior mindset. So utilize it. Conquer the day. Conquer whatever's in your life. You conquer it. You shut it down. Don't you ever let someone tell you you can't fix the situation you are in. That is a lie. You can fix the situation, but here's the catch to that. It's up to you. Only you can fix your situation that you're in. No one else can do it for you. You can't do it for you. No one else can do it for you. Only you can fix the situation that you're in. We have to sometimes warm it up and man up to what's going on in our lives. You got an addiction, you got to go deal with that addiction. You have family issues, maybe you need to talk to a therapist or something to fix the family issues. But whatever it is in life you have to deal with, just do me a favor. Don't push it to the side. That's all I ask you not to do. Don't push it to the side. And I want to end this. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to fight the good fight, and you win the good fight. Keep moving forward. There are going to be obstacles there. They just a challenge. That's all the obstacle is to you, is a challenge. Face that challenge, head on, knock it out, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Thank y'all for listening to my podcast, guys. If you need to get in contact with me, hit me up on my email, 138464lbn@gmail.com. Thank y'all for your time. Appreciate it.